Faber has been associated with 260 brands in the past, where we worked on projects like lean facility design, value stream mapping. We did some amount of work with our sales growth framework as well. So can you share more details about our engagement and how Faber was contributing in the numbers or the growth numbers that you have been talking about?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm a very I'm a pessimistic person when it comes to consultants, I must say. So you know, especially given my assignments in North America. But consultants usually come on, and even if you're wearing the watch, they will turn your hand around and tell you, Gaurav, that's the time. So, that's the sort of perspective I have. And no offense to the consultants, especially Faber, but I think Faber did a fantastic job sort of showing me that they don't just talk the talk, they walk the talk as well. And I think that's the sort of experience we've had. So the initial sort of assignment that we worked on together, your team had come down to Zambia to support us on, was the relocation of our factory. So again, at that time, people didn't think that we could actually relocate our factory, but we did, and we had the necessary support and tools and team members to help us for the planning from, right from, the layout all the way up to, efficiencies and the value stream that's going to be sort of value that's going to be created through the 3 value streams we have in our factory, with the sort of tools that were provided by Faber. I think also the sort of roadmap and the sort of strategy that you had taken on had helped us, because you didn't only just work with our technical plant associated staff, but we walked through the entire end-to-end value chain, right from the purchase order being received all the way up to a driver that is going on to deliver products. So I think I appreciated the breadth of the coverage that was done by Faber, that sort of incorporated discussing and learning from our drivers, who are right at the bottom of the HR structure that we have, all the way up to our chairman, Mr. Vijay himself. So I think that was quite wonderful. The sales analysis that was done by your team visiting in country as well was very good. Very data driven, very process oriented, something that I appreciate given my analytical approach to things. So I think that was definitely very helpful to open our eyes to understand where some gaps are, because naturally at the end of the day, we're always trying to understand our weaknesses and build on those with a Kaizen approach. So that is something that we're looking for. The third assignment with Faber for 2021. I shouldn't say that right now, but hopefully we can make that work despite the pandemic.
Sure. I'm very, very glad you mentioned all of that. Thank you so much for those kind words. And I completely understand that there are so many jokes around the consulting fraternity, one being the one that yeah.
No offense,
I'm completely fine. In fact, I typically start any of my conversation with that joke itself. So that is which differentiates us. We primarily work on the real field. So whether that is a shop floor or whether that is a sales field. So I am very glad you mentioned all of the work that was done. So thank you so much for those kind words. I'm very happy that we connected today. And I look forward to working with you and your team in the coming years, as you mentioned. So thank you once again for your time. I understand that we have been running against time, and this is something that you made out of your busy schedule. So thank you so much again for that.